How's everybody doing tonight? What are you talking about? I'm talking to them right now. I'm asking them, not you.
I thought you were talking to me.
No, I said, what up, what up, what up? Jesus.
Hi, baby.
Oh, my wife thought I was talking to her.
Hi, baby.
She's in here playing with the kitties.
Oh, my God, they're
What
so
up, Otis?
cute.
How's it going, brother?
Oh, my God, you guys need your little night-night change.
Hours early. Having fun talking to myself. You're always the first one in and every live. What up, Charlie? Oh, Charlie, I got some bad news on your watch, brother.
Uh-oh.
I cannot find hands for that watch. And from what I've been hearing, the fossil watches were made with cheap $15 movements in them, and they're just not worth it. Now, I can send you the watch back when for your time. I did this, pick this one up on, I'll send you your watch together back. But I do have a running fossil I got on Whatnot, and it's beautiful. Just keep the one your wife gave you for keepsakes, and I'm going to send you this one on me. It's gold tone. It's beautiful. And it works. So I'll send this one to you, and you can have a nice running fossil watch that kind of looks like it. I got this on Whatnot for a good price. I tried hard to find hands for that watch, and I could not find them. Cannot find them. So, and I don't want to keep you waiting any longer on it, so. They're not too service friendly at Fossil. They're just like, they just sell watches just to sell them. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I'll send you this beautiful one. It's a Fossil too, and it's battery operated. It'll be running when you get it. Got gold on the band, gold bezel. It's pretty nice. Oh, I was trying to find the exact watch on Whatnot, and nobody was selling it. I wanted to just to find one, or if you want to wait, one will pop up sooner or later, and I'll find it. When I do, I'll get it, and then I'll just switch the movements inside, so you'll have your original band and your, it'll still be your watch, but it'll be a new movement inside of it. I'll find the Ducks Unlimited one, same size. If you give me a little longer, and I'm looking for it hard too. So, what up, Chris? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna wait till everybody's in here, and I'm gonna ask everybody what they want me to make tonight. I've got a hat. I could do a wallet. I can do a hat. Give that away. Of course, with my logo on it. Right here. Charlie's got one. He knows. I could do a hat. I'll do a knife slip or a knife pouch. A knife sheath, a knife slip, or a wallet. I'm gonna let you guys decide. So if you want to tell me a comment what you think I should make tonight, put it in a comment right now, and I'll tally them up and see which one wins. And then I'll ask you again here as people get in here. So, hat, knife sheath, or a knife slip. What up, Barbara? Digital Brothers. Love from Bangladesh. What up? What up, Digital Crypto Brothers? Otis says nice slip. Okay. What else, everybody? I got one knife slip so far. So I'll count them up. Whatever one wins is what I'll make. Whatever has the most votes, I'll make. The slip, the knife case, sheath, or this hat. What do you say, Barbara? Hat, slip, or sheath? I'm letting you guys decide what I make tonight. Caleb Golden. Who in the hell is Caleb Golden? I have no clue who he is. So is Otis the only one that's going to answer me? Come on, folks. Slips, knife sheath, knife slip, hat, or wallet. The sooner I get my answers, the sooner I'll get going to making it.
How did you get under there, sweet baby? Oh my goodness, that was fun. There's a baby under there, huh? What are you doing? Hiding under the blanket?
Wallet. I got one wallet. But here's the deal now. Everybody knows the rules, and those of you who are new have to go through the same thing that everybody else had to go through. And I've been doing it from day one. Every time I made something for the last 2 years and give it away is this has to be your second time, not your first time, for the Sunday Funday giveaway. Every other Sunday I give something away. So if this is your first time here, you're not eligible until your second time. And that's how I keep trolls out of these raffles. And you have to be active in the chat 30 minutes before I give it away. So if you haven't said anything in 30 minutes before the giveaway, and I'll announce when the giveaway is 30 minutes before it. So you got to be active 30 minutes before the giveaway. We got sheath, wallet, slip. So far, sheath's winning. Now, I'll remind you, if you're not a member yet, a paid member, even if it's the lowest membership at the cheapest price a month, you're eligible to be in both drawings every other week. This week is everybody, members and subscribers. Next week is members and subscribers. So there's 2 giveaways the next following Sunday, every other Sunday. So the next one, 2 Sundays from now, will be members and everybody. So a member will have 2 chances to win 2 Sundays from today. And the following week the following week is everybody. So if you're not a member, you don't have 2 chances on the same night, if you understand what I'm saying. Members only, and members get to win from the everybody. I do an everybody and members. So the members get 2 chances to win this up and coming Sunday after this one. But this one is for everybody today. I'm making only 1 item. Then 2 Sundays from now is the next Funday Sunday, every other Sunday. It goes 1 prize to everybody, 2 prizes to everybody, excluding subscribers. So subscribers only get 2 chances to win. Unless you become a member, then you got 3 chances at winning twice a month. That's how it works. Hey, kitty. All right, so So far, Sheath is winning. I should put up a, let me see here. I'm putting up a, okay, let me see here. Create, no. Learn more, no. Create a poll. I'm going to create a poll here. How do you do what I want? Add option. I don't want a yes and no poll. What the hell is this? Add option. Start poll. No, ask a question. I don't want to ask a question. How do I do something else? I don't know. My brother is watching the live. Can he get the stream? Can he get a shout out? His name is Gabe Owners. I mean, we don't know Gabe Owners, so what's the shout out for? All right, let's give a shout out. Thanks for watching, Gabe. To Gabe. Is this first time watching? Welcome to the channel. If you subscribed, we're going to give him a big old shout out. Gabe Owners, if you're watching. Here's a shout out from Kodiak Edge and the rest of the cast here. So, yeah, I mean, you got to be present to win, too. You can't be watching, and you got to be live and active in the chat 30 minutes before the giveaway. Yeah, and I'm going to start it here in 15 minutes. I'm going to start making it. And the giveaway will probably be at 11:30. Before midnight here, Central Time. There are survival kits, survival weapons, survival medicines and trap snares, urban and rural survival, etc., etc. And that means what? You're just noticing that? What are you trying to tell us? I don't follow what you're saying. I have it all, so and most of the people here have all that, so they don't really need it. All that I make myself. And you've only got 2 comments here. That's all you got here. Knife and, yep, it's a knife and leather channel, and you must be 18 years old to be present and or to win. So, and if you're new to the giveaway, you got to be here 2 weeks in a 2 Sunday Fundays in a row to be eligible. On the second time you're here, you are eligible, but you will have to show proof of your age. So if you're underage, you're under 18, you're best not to even consider being in it, because I'll find out. I'll be showing you all how to make all that stuff when I get my bushcraft channel going. Like I said, I'm not in a hurry to get that channel going, but once I get it going, I'm going to be full bore on it. And a lot of the things I make here, you probably won't see here anymore. You'll see on that channel. Like the things that I hand carve with wood and stuff. And You know, the obsidian stuff that I like to make. So, all right, so far I got sheath. 2 sheaths. Where's everybody at tonight? No Paul Mills, no, you know, no Jerry. Jerry said he'd be on there sooner or later, so he's probably busy doing something. But so far, sheath is winning. Unless I get a tiebreaker, and then we got to come up with something else. We got to wait on somebody else to break the tie. Did you change your message tone? What's the message tone? I have no idea. Let me see up here. Moderation activity. Is that what you're talking about? Charlie Cook says, "Be right back." Welcome to the chat. Remember to put your privacy by our community guidelines. It's funny when I get that message. When you get a message, we hear like a push button tone. You do. Did I accidentally touch something? Uh, oh, okay. I sent 5 memberships to people. I guess they go on random who gets them. Derek Foriel got a membership. Where the hell's he been hiding? Kinda Kush received a gift membership. Mike and Mac Stuff received a gift membership. Jay Corsicaden gift membership. And Cedar Crowbox received a gift membership. Now, I don't know if my number 1 moderators can give away gift memberships for free. I think you can, right? At least 5. You don't have to now, but maybe a little later you can. If it's free. If it's not free, don't pay for it. Derek got one. Yeah, where's he been hiding? I should text him right now and say, hey, I'm like, you just got a free gift membership. Yeah. I'm hoping to see Big Jim pop in. I messaged him and told him I'm going live tonight. That'd be cool to see him again. Oh. Anybody get any new knives? I'm supposed to get a new one tomorrow in the mail. Cold Steel. A Puko knife by Cold Steel. A folding Puko knife. Has anybody else got a new knife coming, or they're looking at getting a new knife? Giddy up, let's go, said David Canham. What's up, David? I haven't seen you in a long time. Giddy up, honey. What are you doing? You got a water jug there? Make sure you take it upstairs. I don't want it sitting there.
Yeah, I was wondering where that was.
Oh, yeah, he was wondering. It's right in front of your face.
Yeah, I left it downstairs.
I knew you'd forget it. You wouldn't forget your head if it wasn't tight on your shoulders.
No.
You really would. Heck of a win, Chris. What Chris win? Did you win a knife, Chris? I'm still waiting on my wife from Boomer's Blades. Don't expect to get anything in the mail from him. It's been 3 months now. I gave him a message on Instagram. I said, I'm still waiting on my knife. Okay, I said once again, David Canham, you didn't hear it. I said, I'm letting everybody here decide what I make tonight to give away. Whether it's a knife sheath, a knife slip, or a Kodiak edge hat. So far, the winner is knife sheath. So put a comment in the comment section, Mr. Mouse, David, and the rest of you that are hearing me now. What should I make tonight? A knife slip, a knife sheath, or a Kodiak edge camo hat to give away tonight? Robert Willingby, I just said it. I'm taking a poll right now. I got a poll right now. Slip, a knife slip, a knife sheath, or a Kodiak edge hat. What should I make tonight? Give me an answer what you want to see me make tonight out of them three. Hat. Robert Willingly says hat. Knife sheath. So it looks like knife sheath's winning right now with 3. And we got slip with 2. Slip with 3. It's tied up now. No, Mr. Mouse said it twice. So 2 for slip. 3 for sheath. Laughing out loud or laughing out privately? LOP or LOL? Welcome back, Robert. Here's what I carried today. Well, I didn't carry one of them. I got one of them on me that I got to take out. But I had the one in the picture. This is everything I carried today. On my EDC Hanks. That's what I carried today. I carried all that today. Okay, we got 4 minutes. 10 o'clock. I'm going to get rolling on this. It looks like so far knife slip's the winner. If you just came in here, there's 2 on cap right now. 2 on slip and 3 on sheath. So far, sheath's winning. That's not a buck. Nope. That's a Klein Tools folding hunter. And this is gonna be for sale on my eBay store. I made the sheath to match it. I put abalone on it and I carved the spine. and it is for sale. It's 11:56 where you're at. Sorry to hear that. It's 9:56 here. My giveaway is going to be at 11:30 my time, Central Time. So, and I'm sorry about that. I can't adjust your time for you. 11:56. Why is my live out of focus now? Let me see. Lag. I got like a 7-second lag time. Let me see if it ain't just my computer. Okay. Lag. Lag. Yeah, I got about a 5-second lag time. That ain't bad. Okay, firing up my notebook here. All right. Yeah, so this is what I carried today. And of course, I had a different watch on today. I had my Bambino on. This is my toothpick holder, by the way. Carry that with me. And this is what I have in my pocket. My Buck Spitfire. So, where's Corey from? Did he say? He can't be on the East Coast because the East Coast is only an hour behind me. Or ahead of me. So he must not live in the country. He must live in Africa if it's 11:56. Yeah, I don't know. No, what, Barbara? What are you talking about? But it is time to get ready. Now, it looks like I don't have anybody new in here to ask, so it's going to be a sheath, a knife sheath. So I'm thinking about doing a horizontal that could be used for modern folders and traditional modern folders, or any knife with the clip on it. No, he didn't say where he's from. He's probably a troll just coming in and saying that. Who knows? He ain't saying nothing now, so he trolled in and trolled out. So I best get over there and get busy on it. I'm thinking, all right, I might as well show you. You've probably seen one of my shorts where I made a slip or a sheath. Or do you want the conventional sheath with the snap on it? Let me ask you that. I mean, any knife can go in that if I make it good enough, good and wide enough. Paul forgot about it. Forgot about what? The Sunday Funday? Or is there somebody else live right now giving a knife away? Remember the one sheet that I made? It's a double loop like this. See here? And then it's got a leather in the front. Your belt goes through here. And out the other side. This is leather in front of it. So your knife, whatever kind of knife you got, with a pocket clip, clips onto this leather here, see? So the front part, the back part of the knife is exposed, and the clip comes flush to the leather here on the front. And it's looped. So you can fit any knife with a clip on it. Do you want to see that one, or do you want one conventional with a snap on it? Which one do you want me to make? This knife sheath or horizontal carry on your belt, or this one vertical on your belt with the snap? All right. Which one do you want to see me make? This one, any traditional knife will fit in it with a clip. Even a buck 110 with a clip. The new buck 110s will fit in it. This one, a buck 110, or any, I'll make it big enough for, I'll put one of my bigger knives, like the Beluga, or the I use the Recon one as a length for it. You can put any knife you want in it that size, the size of a Recon one. Brown Sugar, welcome. Who's congratulating who about what? Hey, Gordon, Barbara, Mouse 76. What's up, Brown Sugar? Who got congratulated? D. Letterman, welcome back. I'm asking everybody, I'm taking a toll right now, or a pull, not a toll, a pull. Should I make a slip for a knife, a sheath for a knife, or a hat? Right now, sheath is winning. So those of you who haven't answered me yet, please give me an answer. You want to see a sheath, a slip for like a traditional knife, or one of my Kodiak Edge hats with the patch on it for the giveaway tonight? If you haven't answered yet, give me an answer. David Letterman, Brown Sugar, whoever else that's regular, Paul Mills, what do you want to see? Who won what, anyways? Tell them slip, guys. Sheath. So far, sheath winning. That's 4 for sheath, 2 for slip, 2 for hat. All right, we got 3 for slip. We got 4 for hat, or for sheath, and 2 for hat. Paul says slip. So now it's tied up. Slip. Slip and sheath is tied up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a pull. Now remember this. Ask a question. Yes for slip. No for sheath. Or just yes for slip. Yeah, no for sheath. So if you say no, that means sheath. Okay. If you say slip, that means, if you say yes, that means slip. Okay. I'm starting the poll now. Remember, no is for sheath. Yes is for slip. Since they're tied right now. Answer the poll right now. And whatever, if yes has more yeses, it's going to be the slip. If no has more no's, it's going to be the sheath. So 43% slip so far is yes. 57 is sheath. 62 is sheath. 62% is sheath. 38 is slip. Leon, yes or no for yes for slip, no for sheath. Answer the poll. Yes for slip, no for sheath. And welcome, bud. You're ready to go in the morning, Paul. I'll give you a tracking morning as soon as I get tracking number as soon as I get to the post office. $62 no for sheath. So far, sheath is winning. Did you vote? Did you hit yes or no, Leon? Two. I'm going to go one more minute on this poll. Yes for slip, no for sheath. Slip has 38%. So far, sheath is winning 62%. Hit yes for slip, no for sheath. No for sheath doesn't mean no sheath. It means make a sheath. I don't know how to change this poll thing, so I'm just doing it this way. You voted? Okay, so far it's sheath. All right, I'm going to ask one more question. I'm only gonna go 2 minutes on it so I can get busy on this. In an hour and a half, I'll give it away. Here's the last question. What do you want stamped on the sheath? Dragon scales or just my stamp? Kodiak edge bladesmithing or backwoods leather? Or do you want it with dragon scales? I got 1 dragon scale so far. 2 dragon scales. There's a lot of new knives out with dragon scales now, ain't there? Well, it's not going to be for a fixed blade. It's actually a pouch sheath with a snap, and I'm going to make it for the size of a knife that's a Recon 1 or smaller. So it's going to be pretty good size. So you'll be able to fit just about any new traditional or modern fixed blade or folding knife that you have. So it looks like Dragon Scales win. One more minute. I'll put my logo on the back of it. Backwoods leather. You just want to see Dragon Scales, so now I'm going to let the winner decide what color they want it, okay? And I'll make it that color and ship it tomorrow. I got to go to the post office tomorrow, so it'll be in the mail for the winner. Love me some Dragon Scales. Okay, yep. A lot of new knives are coming out with Dragon Scale patterns on them, man. A lot of these new modern folders. And if you happen to have one with Dragon Scales on it now, tell me what color it is, and we'll match the. If you win it, we'll match your knife to the sheath. You know, what do they call these things? I can't remember. Knife pouch. Not a slip, but a pouch. It's got a button on it. Chris is on a roll. Unless it's me. Yeah, I mean you could put your knife in it. That one I'm doing for you, and I can make it black for you to match it. That's right. I'll send it with your knife if you win, Chris. So who is being congratulated in here tonight for what? Would somebody win something again? All right, I'm going to end the poll here, and I'm going to get over here and get rolling. So what I want to do first, I got to unplug my phone for this. Oh, by the way, I had fun on Whatnot the other day with watches. I got this one for $10. I got both of these German-made vintage watches here. This is an Elgin made in Germany. Absolutely love it. It's spot on in time. And I got this German knife or something like that. I can't remember the name. And it's spot on. They're mechanical, so I got to wind them up. And I bought my mom an Elvis watch. She's an Elvis freak. This is a mechanical wind up. So I had some fun on Whatnot the other day buying watches. I got like 8 watches for like $50. It's a cheap place to go to get watches cheap. These are beautiful vintage watches, man. These are 1960s watches, by the way. I love the expandable bracelets. It's one of my favorite types of bracelets. Okay, I'm going to get on this. What I need to do first is, since I'm going to wet mold it, I'm going to come up with a size. And yeah, this is going to be a Bemis sheath. You know, for anything from the size of a Recon 1 and smaller. So there ain't many modern folders really bigger than a Recon 1. You know, there ain't no bug out, there ain't no Sabens, there ain't no knives really bigger than this. So this would be a good size snapping sheath for it. God, man, I might. Let me think. I'm thinking here now. Yeah, I can't do it so you put the clip on it. I mean, you can put the clip on it how it is in the sheath if you got a deep carry clip on your knife, and it'll still snap closed, but it's going to be a big one. So I want to measure this. So looks like 3 inches wide. This is 2.5 inches wide, so I'm gonna actually make it 3 inches wide. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 inches long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 3. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I want to make a plywood mold. I should have the plywood over here. I might have some more in my shop, but I want to make that mold. Yeah, this will be good. 3/4 of an inch. Most knives ain't thicker than 3/4 of an inch. That's for damn sure. Okay, let me see if I got some plywood back. Okay. Get me a pencil right here. 3 by 6. We're gonna go back into my shop. And the first thing I gotta do is cut this. I'm not gonna look for plywood. I got some MDF here. That'll work perfect. So 3, 1, 2, 3. I need to get an overhead light above this thing. 3. Well, let me do this. Lower. I gotta make sure this blade, this machine's on. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna bring this to 3 inches. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I had my phone on the damn saw and it vibrated off. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, there's my 3. Now my length. I gotta bring this blade down too. There we go. Now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. That's how big it's going to be, 3 by 6. That's a pretty good size sheath, but you could fit any knife in it. Now, I got to shape it the way it's going to be on the top of the leather. I gotta draw my curves on it. Where did I put my pencil at? There it is. I'm gonna curve it. With my curve template. That'll be the bottom of it. Here's the bottom of the sheath. Okay. Now I'm going to roll this over. Okay, it's rounded over. That's what the top of the leather will look like when it's molded. So I'm gonna fine tune it now. With some heavier grit sandpaper here. So it looks good all the way around. This is what you do to make a mold. Now if I wanted to make the other piece so I can press it down, I'd do that, but I don't. That's a mold that you'd use to let set overnight. So I just, you guys see me, I wet mold it and then dry it with a dryer right away. With a blow dryer. That's a pretty substantial sheath there. I mean that's not a small one. But this will fit at just about any knife in it. Some of you guys with them cold steel knives and them bigger knives you want to have on your site, this will work perfect for it. Hey, you can always have an extra large sheath, you know what I mean? If you don't have a larger pocket folding knife, then order one. You can definitely fit a $1.10 in here and close it when it's on you. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I want to make sure this is all uniform with the sides. Like I said, if you're drying the sheath with a blow dryer, you want it dry right away. You don't have to make an outer press. That's, you know, you see me make one before where you press down on it and then you just clamp it and let it sit overnight. I'm not doing that. I'm going to staple it on like you see me do, and we'll go from there. All right, that's ready to go. Let's go shape some leather. I'm going to put this up here. Get it out of my way a little more. All right, now I got to go get my notepad. So here you go. You can slip this whole knife in there and button it. I mean, it is a little wide, but I like to have a little more room because somebody might have a little fatter of a knife. So, and then this being bigger, you'll see the dragon scale pattern better on it, you know what I mean? So, now, to make that from leather, I'm going to have to figure out how wide of a piece of leather I want because I don't want to, I want to minimize waste. So to do that, I'll show you. I get the leather that I'm going to use, like this right here, and I'll cut me a strip. Well, you know what? I got to cut it wider anyways because I'm going to staple it down. I forgot about that. So let me get... I still got to make a 3-inch back for it. So my strip cutter here, I'll set it at 3 inches. Right there. And that'll be the back piece. Okay. that's how wide the back's going to be. So that's 3 inches. That's ready to go. I'll put that aside. Now this next one is going to be wider because I'm going to staple it. So I'll just cut it with scissors. So I'm going to go about like right here. Right there. I splattered something on this leather, man. I don't know what the hell it was, but it is what it is. And I'm going to go right here. All right. Leather's cut. I'm going to soak this in water real quick. Well, you know what? First thing I got to do is stamp it. So I'm not gonna wet mold it till after I stamp the dragon scales on it. So I'm gonna put this upside down on here. I figured this is gonna be my top. Well, this is the straight side, so I'll make it my top. Okay. And I'm gonna go around it with a scriber. So what I can do, get me some water. Where's my little container at? I gotta get my laptop here. Hold on. Jerry's in the house. What up, knucklehead? All right, I got my notebook so I can see what you guys are saying now, finally. He took a poll, yep. They all decided against the wallet and the hat and the slip. Everybody decided, majority voted on a knife sheath. So I need a container. And get me some water. That's ready to carve. So now set this on here. I'm going to go around it now. I'll cut that. That'll be the top of my piece when I wet mold it. That's where my border tool will go. Let me get my chair. I need my light. My light. See what I'm doing here when I carve it. Okay, where's my dragging tool? Now I can bring my camera closer. So y'all can see me carve it a little bit better. All right, let me get some gloves on here. Here's my dragon scale. Like I said, I'll give this away at 11:30 whether I'm done or not. So some of you's got to go to bed by midnight. You'll know if you won or not. Don't blame you, Jeff. Sorry, I've been missing the live fishing weather. Yeah, you got to fish during the day, man. Don't blame you, Jeff. I fished the other day the first time this year. My new kayak caught a couple largemouth. I went like the last couple hours of daylight. So bevel time. I gotta take this bracelet off. It's putting indentations in the leather. Almost done. That's bubbled. Now, I'm going to lay out my lines for my dragon scales. I'm just going to do 3 inches. It's 3 inches. Let me see. What is it? 3 inches wide, right? Yep. 3 inches wide. So I'll go one line at 1 3/8 and 1 3/8. One 3/4 and 1 3/4. Let me see, 3 inches. 1.5 1.5 is 3. Okay, what am I thinking? 1.5 1.5 is 3 inches right there. Okay, so make sure this is 1.5 and it's right there. Okay, so make me one line at 1.5 real lightly. There we go. Start my dragon scales. Let me see, do I want to point them up or down? I want to point them up. So really, I want to do 2. Let me see here. I'll do 1 more. Yeah, no, I just keep going. This shouldn't take long, 5 minutes. Once I get the straight line done. I don't like using this thing. I like using the brass hammer. Hello, John. Welcome. Now remember, you got to be active for 30 minutes before the giveaway at 11:30. So if you're not active in the chat, say at least one thing from 11 to 11:30. You're not eligible. It always takes the longest to do this straight run. Everybody decided on the dragon scale, so that's what it is. I want to make what you guys will enjoy, not what I want to enjoy. I never make myself anything. Now, like I said, if you're new to the channel and you haven't became a member yet, you got 3 chances a month to win instead of 2. All right. See if I can do this fairly fast. It's hard to do it and show you guys at the same time. I need to put my camera on the other side. You guys probably see this better if I put the camera over here. Yeah. See that better, guys? Now, I should put tape on the bottom of this because I'm going to make this wider than what the sheath is. I forgot about that, but let's see if it's stretched. It's going to stretch. I'm going to go ahead and put some tape on the bottom of it. And you know what? I forgot to wipe this off. I got to wipe the surface off here. I don't care if it gets on the bottom side. Okay, that's better. That'll keep it from stretching. Come on, man. What in the hell? Come on. There's always got to be one row that's got to be a little off, man. I'm telling you. You can't really notice it, though. Especially after I stain it. Okay, now I can turn this tool around so you can still see me. I don't know if I've done it this way before, but we'll try. We're more than halfway done. Looking good, I would say myself. What is he making? I'm making a knife sheath for anything as big as a, with a snap top, anything the size of a Recon 1 and smaller. So it's fairly wide and tall. So this is You could put just about any folding knife in this thing, including a buck 110 if you wanted to. Ah, I missed that son of a bitch. That's all right, the border tool covered. There, corrected it. Two more rows after this. This is 3 rows in. I knew it. There. Corrected that one. I need to correct this one here. There. Corrected it. Get out of here, stink bug. I don't need you here. I hate them damn stink bugs. Two more rows. Ah. Always get one eyeball, man. Always get one eyeball. That's all right. It'll come back. There we go. Barely tell. Man, the bugs are horrible. You don't have no doors open, do you? Fucking bugs are bombarding me. She had it open earlier for the cats. That's when they came in. The hell's breaking off? Oh, you're dead now. I killed that son of a bitch. Nothing was breaking off. Damn stink bug landed on me. This is the last row, and I'll put my border on, and we'll wet mold it. There she is. Now, get a border tool here. I'm going to go with a fairly, you know what? I think I'm going to go with a bigger one on this. What? Yeah, I know. This is a little bit bigger. It's good enough. Fucking bugs. Bugs. That's what I see. That's why I like my Four Seasons. I get a break from all the bugs, the mosquitoes, the ticks. I couldn't handle it in a warm climate every day of the year. I like my cool temps, my fireplace, all the good stuff that comes with winter. Playing in the snow. Get out of here, bug. So it looks like 2 is going to fit in there perfectly. Yeah, not really. I have to spread it out a little bit. Hell, it is what it is. Optical illusion. All right, that is stamped. It is ready for wet molding. Let me pull this tape off of here. That's what kept it from stretching. All right, we'll see how I did. Yep, she didn't stretch. She's right on the money. All right, now we're going to wet mold this over the top of this with some water, see? I'm going to wet it. Get another piece of wood. As you can see, I haven't taken this off of here yet. You right with you? This is from the last sheet that I did. save that for something in the future. I might make a key fob out of it. I could cut this into a key fob. Okay, now I gotta soak this in water. Okay, nice and wet. Now, look at where my knuckles hit it. That ain't gonna matter though. Okay, put this on here. And we'll start molding it. Make sure it's nice and straight. It's gonna be a big ass sheath for some big ass knives. You know what I forgot to do though, and I'll probably cut this down. I forgot to take out for like when you put the knife in there, the flap that comes over. You know, the sheath can be cut here, and the flap can come over the. You know what I mean? So it's not so tall. And I think I'm gonna take 2 inches out of it. Once I get it molded, I'll cut it 2 inches shorter. So it ain't so tall. As hell, man, you could put a fucking multi-tool from hell in here. A pair of pliers, whatever you want, man. But yeah, I'm going to cut it shorter. So that's the case. I can bring this up a little bit. Yep, right there. Bring that border right where I want it. See, if I was going to press this overnight and clamp it up, I'd make the other plywood to come around here. When I push down on it, it would flatten it to a perfect shape. You know what I mean? Some of you's probably seen videos on that. So, get my tools. Still 70 here, calling for 90 tomorrow. It was 90 here today. I make anything out of leather. Pistol holsters. I made a dirty, hairy holster for a customer once. Spring break holster. I'll make a holster for any gun you have. I'll make a knife for any holsters or any sheath you want. I gotta plug my stapler in, make sure I got enough staples in it. Oop, I did until I fell out. Come on, man. Hi, kitty, kitty. Well, instead of searching on the floor, I'll just get some more. Gotta plug it in. Come on, man. So this is the way you do it when you don't want to do a two-piece mold. And it, it takes a little longer by hand, but the end results are the same. Yeah, this is definitely going to get cut down 2 inches. Bugs, go away. Where is this red dye coming from? Wow. It ain't on my bone. Must be on here. I got a stink bug buzzing my head again. Man, those things are so annoying. Why does that look like it's got more there than here? It don't matter. That looks about right. The mold doesn't get it tighter, nicer, but if you wait over 24 hours. But I get it pretty fucking close doing it by hand. Y'all don't want to wait 24 hours to see this done. I'm going to cut this 2 inches off. It's too tall. I forgot about a third of the knife sticking past the sheath for the lid. I didn't think about that. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but I didn't. This is looking pretty good now. I can go ahead here now and start drying it. This comes down a little, that's up a little. So I want to push this over a little. And it's hard when you to do that. It's pretty damn close, especially here. When I cut it off, it's going to be pretty damn close. Right there is actually perfect. Just now, while you can, right there. Looks pretty damn good. Go around it one more time. You know, you could probably put pliers and multi-tools in this if you want. Big set of tools, or you could put a notebook in it, whatever. It doesn't have to be a knife. You know, this is big enough for a cell phone. My cell phone will fit in this. Well, maybe not, but close to it. I'm looking at this again, where that curve starts and curve starts. Trying to get it on as much as I can. I don't want to be off. going to go ahead and dry this. That's good enough. This leather's pretty much like clay at this point. It's so saturated with water. That's good enough. I'm going to dry that. All right, let me get at my drink. Well, to this point, here it is, folks. What do you think? I'm going to look at the chat now. I think it looks pretty good. Ready to be dried, don't you? Like I said, I'm going to take... I could have made this thing, you know, half an inch lesser, but maybe you guys want to put a notebook in it or in a pen, you know what I mean? Or maybe you want to put some multi-tool in it or something, or a wide, fat, fixed blade knife. But I'm going to cut it to about right here. And then the flap's going to come off. And I'll put the dragon scales on this too. This is the lid. This is supposed to be the back. Now this thing's wider than the damn back. So I don't know how the hell I did that. You know what it is? I made this the same width as the mold, and I should have made it 3/8, like 3/4 of an inch wider. So I got to cut a new one of these for the back. Sometimes I don't think of the little shit, you know what I mean? But, yeah. That'll work out good. All right, blow dryer. It's blow dryer time. And it's bundled up here and mixed with everything else. Then I got to check my phone. I'm probably still at 50% power, so I'm good. You'll still take it like a shot. Give it up, Jerry says. Yeah, somebody's going to think I know what I'm doing. Yeah. You know, but that's the hardest thing for most people to do is think, or they'd all be doing this, right? Most people can't make shit like this without a pattern. You know, they just can't imagine it in their heads enough. But if you do it enough over the years, you learn how to do all that shit. don't like the way this thing's sitting there. It just seems off to me. And it's just right down here. I'm gonna fuck it up, watch. Well, it looks like it's gonna be a midnight giveaway. So now is the time. If you're not in the chat now for the next 30 minutes, you're not eligible. So keep an eye, mods. Keep an eye out on who's in the chat now. If they come in 25 minutes, they're ineligible. I need to get a fatter piece of antler for this. That's going to be it. I mean, I ain't going to make perfection here. Scales can be upside down either direction. You know what I mean? Scales on a fish point the opposite direction that a fish travels. So the way these are pointed now, that means the fish should be traveling this way, so the scales go that way. If you look at it at a snagging point, you don't want nothing coming up to snag the scales. They'll brush over it. If they're pointed down, you know what I mean? You can have them either way, it don't matter. Same way, scales are up on this knife. So if this is a fish, if you turn it this way and the fish is swimming that way, the scales are pointing the opposite direction. So when he brushes into things, it doesn't descale it. So right now, if you're walking in the woods and you fall down, you're brushing over to the top of the scales, not into it. If you think of it that way. Put it on your tab. Well, your tab's going to have to win it tonight. Now, I could put dragon scales on that slip I'm making for that knife you want done. I got it pretty centered on the mold. We just make this into a cell phone case. How's that sound? So in 20 minutes, I'm going to give it away. And then the winner can tell me what color. I'm thinking about doing a 3-tone with the airbrush. What's dragon scales? Red and black? Red, green, and black, right? Dragon scales? Yeah, you can definitely, most likely, fit a cell phone in it. I'll try mine when I get it done. But if you want to put a knife in it too, you can. In fact, you could probably put 2 knives in this thing. I'm gonna measure my cell phone. Three and 3/8. It'll be tight. That's what my cover on my phone, 3 and 3/8. Another 5 minutes. $18 minutes to give away. Where's David Letterman at? The drawing master. Good stuff. Dwayne, that's what I meant. Where's Dwayne at? There he is. He's lurking. You gotta be in the chat, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. I want you to win, but you gotta say something in the chat. D-Letty, huh? Yeah, it dries pretty quickly with the blow dryer. I mean, it's pretty hard right now. Get away from my head, you son of a bitch, or I'm gonna kill you. You're buzzing my head again. Get away from me. You can put 2 knives in this thing. Why not, right? No, just barely. Put it this way. No, you don't want to do that anyway. But I know without a case on it, here's my old cell phone, my old 2 cell phones. You know what I mean? Just depends on what phone you have, I guess. There's 2 of them in there. No. So, if that is right, of course I don't have nothing to measure with. There's the top of the phone. Where's the top of the knife? Same distance. Okay, now I want to put this under a little more heat. But you can see it taking shape here now. I got to measure that and cut my back for it now. And we got 7 minutes to give away. I'll put my phone in it. Hold on, guys. You're going to see white here for a second. Yeah, see, my phone will fit in it if it doesn't have the cover on it. And that's not good for most of you if you've got a Samsung. But, yeah. Not hot waffles, and you melt the cheese on and then the bacon. You know, we got 272 kinds of cheese here. So, yeah, we got about 272 types of cheese here, too. You got to remember the English and French. They brought their cheese here to America with them 200 years ago. But traditionally aged cheeses now, you guys got the most. Because there's not a lot of practices. There's not a lot of people here that actually practice aging cheese properly as much as there used to be. Most of the shit you buy in the stores here now anyways ain't properly aged cheeses. That looks pretty damn good. I'm digging it. Like I said, you could put a multi-tool in here. But now, for the back of this, I'm going to put this on here like this. Is that my straight edge? Yeah. And I'm going to make it just wider. Actually, I don't have to do that. This fucking leather, man. I don't know what the hell I splattered on it. But it'll be okay once I airbrush it. This whole side's nice, so I'll use this. I'm going to make it just wider. No, I want to actually make it right on. Because I'm not going to... I already got the top pretty much cut where it's going to be. Yeah, this just seems like it's a little crooked here, but it don't matter. I can straighten it out. There we go. That looks pretty good. Now, with the flap, I'm just going to cut the whole thing down and then cut a whole length, and then I'll figure out with the flap over when I'm done. We got 4 minutes here. All right, so I'm going to cut that flap now. So, where is, I got to get my big rule. Hey, kitty, what are you doing over there? So I need to make this 1, 2, 3, 4 and an 1/8. So first I got to cut this thing nice and straight. All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and an 1/8. Four and an 1/8. 4 and an 1/8. And how long do I want to make this thing? I quit cutting at 12. That'll be plenty. That'll be plenty. What are you crying for now, Kitty? Kitty? And it's time for the giveaway. Who's going to be the lucky dog? All right, everybody that's eligible, I want you to put me in the chat. And then the mods are going to go through and make sure you are eligible. Come on, stay in the group. There we go. Okay. We're going to go back to my desk and bring up the spinning wheel. Since I'm using the knife as an example, you could put probably a flashlight in here too, man. That's like 3/4 of an inch. So you and you can clip your knife on, see, and put your flashlight in there. So that'd be good for both a flashlight and you know what I mean? So now let's get this. Fold it over. And then I got to carve the scales on the top part. So I'm going to bring that right to about here. I'm going to cut it right there. Get the hell away from me, bug. All right. Make sure she fits on it nice. It does. Yep. Yep. And boom. So I'll find out where the snap goes after I get it together. And then, you know what I mean? Put this in here like this. I'll fold that over and punch a hole where the snap's going to go. Right about there anyway. So I'm going to do something fancy here on this lid. I might do a curve and another curve. A curve in an obtuse curve or a tangent curve. Curve, curve. All right, let's see who's the lucky person. I'm going to go over to my desk now. Plug my phone in, see where I'm charged. %73. Pretty good. All right. All right. Let me get my stool here. Bring up my live on the computer screen here. Come on. There it is. And my live is lagging behind big time. Okay. There you there. Okay. On me's now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 of you eligible, huh? So I'm going to put 5 on the wheel, and if 2 of you are eligible, and you didn't put me in there. Mods, how many numbers should I put up? 10? 10 numbers on the wheel? $10? Okay, 10 will work. Let me split my screen. I'm sorry, spring. And bring up a wheel. Okie dokie. Put to all chat. Put what to all chat? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Barbara said 11. All right, I'll put 12 on the wheel. We're just making it even 20, okay? People can pick high numbers. People can pick low numbers. It just depends on the number that you pick. So I'm going to put 20 up because it's closest to without going over. Or if you don't have, if nobody has the exact number, it's closest to without going over. So while I bring this wheel up, you know the rules, 18 or older. And you got to be 30 minutes in the chat. Your second time here. Mods determine all that. So I'm going to bring up the wheel. And then when Barbara says start, 1 to 20. Closest without going over. Or whoever gets the exact number wins. If there's 2 people that pick the same number, well, you're going to have a duel off if both of you won. So I'm going to put 20 on the wheel. You all pick a number from 0 to 20. Of course, not 0. From 1 to 20. And when Barbara says start, pick. And I'm going to bring the wheel up right now. In time 2 minutes, Barbara. Time 2 minutes from start. Random number. Random number picking wheel. Enter. what's, oh, okay. Yeah. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Barbara. Why can't I ever find that same one that I've always used? Why do they always give me different fucking wheels every time I want to pick a wheel? I gotta start saving the link for that. Here it is. I found it. I be damned. Okay, what do I got? I got 20 on it right now. That's cool. And I'm gonna put random digits on it. It's not gonna be 1 to 20 all the way around. No, I don't want to do that. Let's go back. Let me see here. Input thirds. How do I change that now? File, new wheel, create new wheel. All right, 1 to 10. I want 20. I'm just gonna leave it alone. 20. Okay, 1 to 20. Formula range, min, spin, inputs, input method, random, tools. Be quiet. I don't want to hear you. Hi, baby. Are your baby sleeping? Huh? I'm just going to leave it alone. Okay, I think 2 minutes is up, ain't it, Barbara? He's all got your numbers? Yeah, like I said, you can clip your favorite EDC carry folding knife, no matter if it's modern or traditional, in there. Clip it right on the leather, and put your Maglite in it too. So it's a double do. It's a double doer sheath. All right, she said stop. When you want me to spin, tell me to spin. I want to see if I can shuffle this first. Where in the hell is the shuffle at? I don't ever see the shuffle on this sometimes. So I guess you can't shuffle, huh? Huh. Okay. All right, are you ready for a spin? What the hell is this now? Why is that like that? There we go. This thing turned bright, man. My camera's got a problem focusing, I guess. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. And the winner is... Oh, is it Charlie Cook? Oh, just missed you, Charlie. So who has 14 or 15? Brown Sugar with 15? Get out of here. I think that girl's born with luck, man. She got a luck thumb. Am I right? Is it Brown Sugar? Oh, congrats, Brown. I'm going to do Dragon Scales, airbrushed on, and red, black, and green. How's that sound? And no, I don't have no purple. Man, I don't win on nobody's page. Anything. I won 2 knives in 5 years of going to free giveaways. This girl does it monthly. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Congratulations, Brown Sugar. I got purple, she said. You got purple? Yeah. Well, if I had your money, I would too. Oh. So I was at my brother's bar again today. Took some pictures of the fountain that I did. Looking pretty sweet, man. Looking pretty sweet. It changes colors every 5 seconds. I'm going to go back there tomorrow with my kayak and fish that whole mill race. Yeah, so brown sugar, you could fit a notepad in there and a flashlight or your favorite EDC knife. Just clip it on the leather and inside and put your light in there because most old lights are 3/4 of an inch and that thing is 3/4 of an inch deep. Charlie missed it by a fraction of a second. I mean, a fraction of a second. All right, Jeff. Thanks, brother. God bless you, man. We'll see you on the next one. Probably Monday. Or not Monday, but Wednesday. I got a lot of chores to do. First thing in the morning, off to the post office. Finish up a couple more items for some customers I have locally here. And finish my garden. Let me see what other pictures I got in here I can show you guys. Oh, here's that chair that I just finished up. Remember that? How the hell do I blow it up? Yep, I got paid for that today, $175. It cost me $45 for material. That's in the bar. My buddy's got a bar too. The Rustic Inn, it's called. Uh, you'll be back in a few? All right, brother. All right, God bless, Robert. We'll see you on the next one, bud. Most likely Wednesday night. If you ain't a member yet, I might be going live Wednesday for members only, so I haven't decided yet. So you want to see me make something Wednesday night, you got to become a member. Like I said before in my previous lives, I'm going to start doing me making stuff live for members only. And then if you want to see me make things without being a member, it's only going to be every other Sunday on the Funday giveaway. Yep. Night, Otis. God bless you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Doing the eBay thing, Jerry says. Yeah, I haven't sold nothing in a month and a half on eBay. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm going to give up on it. My shit will be there. You guys want it, go there and get it. That's all there is to it. But as my channel grows, more and more people will want to go there. I do have a couple regular customers from my channel. It'll just grow. So I'm just being patient. I ain't no hurry, like I said. I'm gonna make a half a dozen of my pocket drops and put them in there. So we'll see. We'll see. And I'll tell you what, my knives cost half as much as you know whose. So, and I see who buys his knives, so. And I'm not saying no names, but, you know, I'm a watcher. I watch everything that's going on. Who supports who the most? Who does the super chats the most? Who don't do super chats? On all the lives. I'm lurking in more than you think. Half the time I don't even say hello because I just want to lurk. Oh. All right. My kitty outside of my deck, he came right up on my lap. He wanted to be on my lap. I was in my underwear. I just woke up. Oh. I got a lot of thing, man. I should have had somebody take a picture of me in the kayak, but nobody did. Here I am in my kayak. There's my new kayak, Pompano. I got it 50% off, made in America. It's got a live well or anything I want to store right here. Rod holders, left and right, and a forward rod holder right here. That's the back. Rod holder left and right there. So I can carry 3 rods on it without making a rail system. There's my knives. There's my watches. Yeah. That's my new watch tool I bought. Pulls the tops off the crowned crowns. Okay. That's done. Get rid of that. Open that bag up. I'm gonna go back to the sheath now. Get that thing done. Okay, my phone's at 76%. Ain't it plugged in? Why did it stay at 78%? I got the wrong plug-in. That's why. You damn thing. That's all right. 76 is more than enough power for the next hour. All right. I think you got the most things from me, girl. All right. So what I want to do, I'm going to kill every one of you son of bitch stink bugs here. So I don't have to worry. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, folks. Okay, what do I want here? My chair. Okay. First thing I need to do is find the center of this. Where's my damn? Here it is. Four and 3/16. Okay, so 2 and 3/32. 2 and an 1/8 and a half. Right there. So now Make sure that's lined up. And it's not. But that's where it goes. All right. That's there. So I'm going to bring the snap up a little higher. Right there. Okay. This thing is not. I'm just going to have to punch it. Man, bugs on my ears. Jesus. Help me. Right there. Okay, that's where the other snap hardware goes. I know one thing. I'm going to put this in the dryer a little bit longer. I mean, I got to punch this hole a little bit wider than that for the snap, but this is where it goes. So that's all I got to do. Now, since I know that goes there, and the snap goes there, that's my center. So I'm going to make it curved and curved. So where does my curve end? Right here. Right there. Okay. I'm going to put a little notch in it right there so I know to start it and end it. And that is 1, 2, 3, and almost a quarter. 3 and almost a quarter. Right there. So there's 2 notches. Okay. Now, where is my, I left it in the other room, I think. And there's my notch right there. Okay. That'll be good. So now,
bigger.
Huh?
I just let Tigger in.
Okay.
Leave the moms in.
All right. That's my biggest one right there. You know what? I'm going to go where it falls, right there. Right there in there. It just doesn't seem right for some reason. Right here. Right there. All right. That looks right. Okay. We'll see. All right. Where's my knife? Take this down a second. Paul asked who won the drawing. Was you here for the drawing? I don't think you were you? Shut up. You cry, baby. Shut up. Okay. All right, I got you. So you know. The lady with the lucky hand. I think she's got them wheels figured out. I'm gonna have to go back to random numbers again. Not because of her, just I think the wheels can be figured out. Really, I know. Shut up, cat. Shut up. Where you at? I'm gonna kill you. I got a stink bug buzzing up here. So here's what the lid's gonna look like. Now I'm gonna do the dragon scales on the lid. I think that looks cool. Don't y'all? Maybe I should put the curve in it. I don't know. I mean, I can make another lid. What do you think? Yeah? No? It's open back here, but Be quiet. I think I need to bring this curve up more. And I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go down like this more. You're just a pain in the fucking ass. You know that, cat? I'm going to let you outside. You're going to stay outside all fucking night. Yeah, I know. And you're going to stay outside all night. I mean, it's cool to see her. See her shit a little bit on the side. I could curve this though, like this. I think I need to do that. That cat is a fucking crybaby, man. Meow, meow. I don't know. Maybe I should just make a solid one come all the way over. You'll see more stamping. I know that. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do away with this decorative part. Do a solid one. So this is what? 4 and 1/8. I'm gonna make it 4 inches. That'll make a nice tight box. I'm gonna do a solid one. I think it looks stupid like that. How long is that thing? Okay, that's great. Yeah, nice tight boxes, probably. Well, you gotta have the flap to put the bigger knives in, you know what I mean? I will curve the top just like the bottom a little bit, not much. No, I don't have my curve tool here. It's fucking buried. Imagine that. Imagine that. When all else failed. Where did I put it now? Just use a dime or a nickel. What am I doing, man? Yeah, that's the top. Thank God. I'm going to make it a quarter size. Come on, stay there. Jesus. Help me, Jesus. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, there we go. That's curved. Now, I'll bring my board back. We'll get ready to wet it. Stamp it. Match this. In the meantime, I'm going to make some noise. I'm going to run this under the blow dryer while I'm doing that, so I won't be able to talk. Well, I'll be able to talk, but it'll be harder for you to hear me. All right, yeah, I got the phone away, the blow dryer away from me. All right, where's my tape at now? Where did I put my tape? Got it down somewhere. I hate that fucking punch tool. Fucking nice, man. God almighty. I want to make sure I get the scales in the right fucking direction. So now I got to start up that way. Okay. What am I fucking doing here, man? There we go. Okay. One-eyed purple Peter eater. What are you guys talking about? I know One-eyed Willie. You want to see him? Paul? Oh. Slap happy I am. I got you. Just don't slap your mama. Oh, what the fuck? Fucking crooked. You mother F. I'm telling you what. That's what I get for starting right there on that snap. But I'll straighten it right out. Ding ding. Dingity ding. Dingity ding dong. Come on now, don't get sloppy. Stay in the groove. Oh, man. I need a fucking light over here, man. God. Why in the fuck is that off? Come on. There. Fixed it. It's easy sometimes to get these things off. Looking good though. Fuck, it seems like it's taking longer to do this side than it did that. Maybe not. You got a Dragon Scale knife, Brown Sugar? If not, a lot of them new knife companies are making a lot of them. It's like a new thing now with scales, I guess, on a knife. What scales without scales, right? Last roll on this side. Rest will be a border. You do have a knife with scale, dragon scales on it? That's cool. What the hell are you laughing about now, Paul? That fucking tool's bending. Why is that? Jesus. Putting that much torque on it? I'm using a brass mallet. I'm gonna fly here now. I'm not fucking around anymore. Get this fucker done. Usually when you're in a hurry though, you fuck things up. God almighty. Come on, man. Everything's making noise here. It's so quiet in this place. What in the fuck? Man, I hate bugs. Don't do that, it hurts. What hurts? Few more rows. This one here is growing on me for some reason. Man, I'm gonna stick this thing in the vise. One of these days they'll make these things out of solid fucking metal instead of pipe shit. I mean, I'm using a brass mallet so you don't mushroom the head, but it's still mushrooms. These are probably brass. These things are probably brass with a nickel coating on them, which is garbage. 2 more rows after this. Man. Getting there. 2 more rows, I think. Ha 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 ha. This one's grown too. Wow. Yeah, 1 more row yet after this. Fucking thing's bending again. Man, I tell you what. Junk. Better off getting these made from custom makers. That's pretty much it. There we go. Border tool. There we go. That's done. Now, this goes on here like this. This folds over like that. And there you go. So now, I gotta glue this on. What did I do? Make this thing fucking wider than that? I can make this, I can stretch this out though. There we go. That'll work. All right, take my tape off of here. It might have stretched out. Yeah, I don't know. But, uh-oh, my battery and my thing. Warning me my battery's going dead on my notebook. There we go. I'll make it sugar the winter something. It's a sheath for a knife and a light, or two knives, or one big knife. It's gonna snap like that. Of course, I got to cut the roundness off on it. Right, now I'm gonna glue this together. So I'm gonna stretch this right on the top. That'll be perfect. Okay. So I can draw around this. I need to know where to glue. I want to put glue on everything. And get my glue. Hold on though. Before I go crazy. I need to put this in the dryer. It's still a little wet. This is probably the widest sheath I ever made. But like I said, you can put anything you want in this. You can put a notebook in it with a pen. You know, it doesn't have to be a knife, but you could put a couple knives in there, a knife and an Olight, a notebook and a pen, whatever you want to put in here. Just something different, you know, instead of the same old, same old. Now, hi, kitty, kitty. Why do I always have fucking problems remember where I put shit. I got half climbers. I forget half the time. Or I bury it or put it down somewhere under something. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm gonna dry this a little bit. Of course, to do that, I gotta drag a fucking cord over here.